Hey, hey, hey! How's everybody doing? Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Truth Social, Gab, and all the other social media outlets out there. My name is Steve Sampson, President of Veterans in Politics. I'm over here on top of the world, on the stratosphere. See that? I'm on top of the world, baby. But the reason why I'm out here in this observation area, see that? The reason why I'm out here in this observation area is because I want to personally endorse Stephanie Phillips for United States Senate. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I see a lot of qualities in this young lady. She's knowledgeable, respectable, calm, thinks in her feet, knows what to do to get the state running and to get this country running. Matter of fact, I mentioned to her several times that, hey, you probably need to run for president of these United States because she is that good. And don't take it from me. Go to her website, Stephanie Phillips, StephanieForNevada.com. I forget exactly how it goes, but go on her website, Google her, look her up. But I'm out here and I'm encouraging people. I'm encouraging Nevadas that if you know her or if you want to know her, and if you like what you see, you like what you hear, endorse her. We got to endorse her now. We got to give her funding now because it's a tough race. Running for a state seat representing Nevada, it's a tough race, especially when you go into the rurals. But Stephanie Phillips is the one to take on Jackie Rosen come November of 2024. And Nevada Republicans, you'll make history with Stephanie Phillips because if she wins this thing, she'll be the first woman in the Republican Party to ever be elected to the United States Senate from the state of Nevada. And it's about time. I mean, we tried it with Sharon Angle, but it didn't work. But I think Stephanie Phillips could knock this out the park. And if you agree with me, vote for her. But I just wanted to make sure that I wanted to do this in a different place, on top of the stratosphere, on top of the world, because Stephanie Phillips will do us good. And you party bosses out there, leave all those other candidates alone and move over to Stephanie Phillips because she's the real deal. She's the only one that could take on Jackie Rosen, especially with these social issues out there, transgender issues, changed sex issues, all these different issues. And Stephanie is pro-veteran. Her son is a Blue Star. Her son is an Army vet. She's a Blue Star mother. And she comes from a history of family members that served their country. Just because she didn't go into combat, and just because she didn't go into wear the uniform and go into the military, that doesn't mean she doesn't have the love and care and know-how to help our military service members. And I'm a military guy. I was in for 12 years with the Marines and the Army, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. Stephanie Phillips is the real deal. She's a fresh face. She's not a candidate that lost races and decided to come back and for you Nevadans to put a loser back into the primary election, the general election again. She's a fresh face, and she hasn't lost one race. She hasn't been in Texas losing races and come here. She hasn't run for smaller seats, lose that, and decide to run for a federal seat. She's not a carpetbagger. You know, I always tell people, if you want to know your friends, run for political office. You'll know your friends when you run for political office, because people out there that say they will support you and then they don't. People out there that say they have your back and then they don't. You know, all these fake people out there. So if anybody want to know who their friends are, put your name on the ballot. Run for political office, and you'll see who runs away from you and who runs towards you. Well, I'm a Marine. I run towards stuff because that's what I do. That's what I'm trained to do in the military. Thank you, Uncle Sam. But I just want everybody out there to know that I am personally endorsing Stephanie Phillips for United States Senate. And I wish that all you people out there, stop waiting around. What are you waiting around for? Endorse Stephanie Phillips, and you'll have a great candidate running against Jackie Rosen. Because all those males out there, they're not going to be able to do it. I guarantee you. And you know what? I'm going to put my money to my mouth to my money, and this is what I'm going to say. You put a Republican male in the primary, I bet you $1,000 to anybody out there listening, take me up on this bet, that male will never, at this point in time, at this juncture in 2024, will never win the general election against Jackie Rosen at all. Good luck in the primary. Hoorah, hoorah. In the primary. We won the primary, Republicans. But hey, Republicans, do you guys want to win the Senate, or you just want to hoorah in the primary? What do you want? Because if I was you, I thought this race was all about winning the Senate and getting Nevada one more seat in her state capital. And if it's all about the primary, it's sad. But I just want you to know, Stephanie Phillips is the real deal. Come out, support her, endorse her, give to her campaign, volunteer for her, help her with fundraising. I'm endorsing her. You should too. Thank you so much, and I appreciate everybody listening to me while I'm over here on top of the stratosphere, on top of the world, baby. Woo! Yeah, look at that. Look at that, guys. Stephanie Phillips for United States Senate.